Welcome to one of the world's most extraordinary natural and cultural wonders. Today we explore South Korea's most incredible journey, a land where ancient traditions blend with cutting-edge innovation, where misty mountains meet bustling cities, and where every street corner tells a story spanning thousands of years. Korea is located on a peninsula that has witnessed the rise and fall of kingdoms, the birth of technological revolutions, and the preservation of cultural treasures that will leave you in awe. Known as the land of the morning calm, Korea spans over 100,000 square kilometers and features a diverse landscape, from the snow-capped peaks of the Taebaek Mountains to the pristine beaches of Jeju Island, from the bustling streets of Seoul to the colorful hillside villages of Busan. This remarkable nation sits strategically between China and Japan, shaped by centuries of cultural exchange, conflict, and remarkable resilience. With a history spanning over 5,000 years, Korea has given the world everything from the elegant art of hanbok to the global phenomenon of K-pop, from ancient pottery techniques to the world's fastest internet speeds. But here's what I want you to think about as we embark on this journey together. What happens when a culture manages to preserve its soul while embracing the future? How does a nation maintain its identity while becoming a global powerhouse? These are the questions we'll explore as we visit 6 incredible destinations that showcase Korea's multifaceted beauty. Are you ready to explore palaces that have stood for centuries, waterfalls that inspired ancient poets, and villages that paint entire hillsides in rainbow colors? Before you begin, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the journeys, and don't forget to check out the links below for exclusive deals on flights and accommodation. Let's embark on this unforgettable adventure. In Seoul. Our journey begins in Seoul, the magnificent capital that sits like a crown jewel in the heart of the Korean peninsula. Nestled in the northwest of South Korea, Seoul sprawls across 605 square kilometers along the banks of the majestic Han River. This metropolitan marvel is cradled by mountains on all sides, Namsan to the south, Bugaksan to the north, and several others that create a natural fortress around the city. What makes Seoul's location truly special is its position as the center of the Seoul capital area, home to nearly half of South Korea's 52 million people. The city sits approximately 50 kilometers south of the DMZ, making it one of the few world capitals so close to a contested border. Yet it thrives as a beacon of peace and prosperity. Seoul's story begins over 2,000 years ago, but its golden age started in 1394 when it became the capital of the Joseon dynasty. For over 500 years, Seoul served as the political, cultural, and spiritual heart of Korea. The city's name itself means capital in Korean, and it has worn this title proudly through kingdoms, occupations, war, and miraculous reconstruction. The culture of Seoul is like a living museum where you can witness the miracle on the Han River. Korea's incredible economic transformation from the 1960s to the 1990s. Today, Seoul is synonymous with innovation, from Samsung's headquarters to the birthplace of the Korean wave, Hallyu, that has swept the globe. The city seamlessly blends 14th century palaces with 21st century skyscrapers, traditional markets with high-tech shopping districts. Gyeongbokgung Palace stands as Seoul's crown jewel, built in 1395 as the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty. This architectural masterpiece covers 15 hectares and features over 300 buildings. The palace showcases traditional Korean architecture at its finest, with its elegant curved roof lines, intricate dancing paintwork, and perfectly manicured gardens. Don't miss the changing of the guard ceremony, a colorful spectacle that brings history to life before your eyes. Busan Hanok Village offers a step back in time, where traditional Korean houses called hanoks line narrow alleyways. These architectural gems, some over 600 years old, feature curved tile roofs, wooden beams, and ondal underfloor heating systems. Many are still inhabited, creating a living museum where tradition meets daily life. Myeongdong Shopping District represents Seoul's modern face, a neon-lit paradise of fashion, cosmetics, and street food. Here, you can sample Korean beauty products that have taken the world by storm, taste authentic Korean fried chicken, and experience the energy of a city that never sleeps. Dongdaemun Design Plaza showcases Seoul's futuristic aspirations with its otherworldly architecture, designed by Zaha Hadid. This metallic, flowing structure represents Korea's commitment to design innovation and cultural creativity. Seoul encapsulates the Korean dream, a city that honors its past while fearlessly embracing the future. From ancient palaces to digital art installations, from traditional tea ceremonies to K-pop concerts, Seoul offers every traveler a chance to witness history in the making. Suwon. Just 30 kilometers south of Seoul lies Suwon, a city that perfectly embodies Korea's strategic thinking and architectural brilliance. Positioned in Gyeonggi Province, Suwon sits on the Gyeonggi Plain, surrounded by gentle hills that provided natural defensive advantages. The city's location along ancient trade routes made it a crucial military and commercial hub throughout Korean history. Suwon's elevation of approximately 100 meters above sea level, combined with its proximity to both Seoul and the Yellow Sea, created ideal conditions for a fortress city. The surrounding landscape of rolling hills and fertile plains supported both agriculture and defense, making it a perfect location for King Gyeongjo's ambitious urban planning project in the late 18th century. Suwon's claim to fame rests on its designation as a UNESCO World Heritage Site, thanks to the magnificent Hwaseong Fortress. Built between 1794 and 1796, this fortress represents the pinnacle of Korean military architecture and urban planning. King Gyeongjo constructed this masterpiece not just as a military installation, but as part of his grand vision to relocate the capital and honor his father, Prince Sato. The fortress reflects the Confucian ideals of the Joseon dynasty, while incorporating innovative military technologies of the time. It represents a unique blend of Eastern and Western architectural principles, making it a remarkable example of 18th century urban planning. The city's culture today still revolves around this architectural marvel, with festivals, reenactments, and cultural events celebrating its historical significance. Hwaseong Fortress stretches for 5.74 kilometers around the old city center, featuring 46 monuments including gates, towers, and military facilities. The fortress walls rise and fall with the natural contours of the land, creating a harmonious blend of human engineering and natural landscape. The four main gates, Janganmun, Paldolmun, Changmyeongmun, and Hwasemun, each showcase different architectural styles and defensive strategies. Hwaseong Palace served as the temporary royal residence when the king visited Suwon. This beautifully restored palace complex offers visitors a glimpse into royal life during the Joseon dynasty, complete with traditional architecture, gardens, and cultural performances. Gyeongbokgung Command Post provides panoramic views of the entire fortress system and the modern city beyond. From this vantage point, you can appreciate the genius of the fortress design and how it integrates with the natural topography. The fortress features innovative defensive technologies, including the use of bricks, alongside traditional stone construction, scientific approaches to fortification design, and advanced military engineering techniques that were revolutionary for their time. Suwon teaches us that true strength comes not from building walls to keep others out, but from creating spaces that preserve what matters most while adapting to changing times. The fortress has survived invasions, wars, and modernization, standing today as a testament to the power of thoughtful planning and cultural preservation. Cheonjiyeon Waterfall. Our journey now takes us to Jeju Island, South Korea's largest island and a volcanic paradise floating in the Korea Strait. Cheonjiyeon Waterfall, whose name means heaven, earth, and human, cascades down from a height of 22 meters into a crystal-clear pool below. Located in Gyeongbokgung City on the southern coast of Jeju Island, this natural wonder sits within a subtropical forest that feels like stepping into another world. The waterfall is fed by the Cheonjiyeon stream, which flows through a lush valley filled with rare and exotic plants. The surrounding area features volcanic rock formations characteristic of Jeju Island's geological history, creating a dramatic backdrop for this natural spectacle. The unique microclimate around the waterfall supports vegetation found nowhere else in Korea, including native Aleocarpus trees and various subtropical species. Cheonjiyeon Waterfall holds deep cultural significance in Korean folklore and legend. According to local mythology, 7 fairies would descend from heaven to bathe in the waterfall's pristine pool under the light of the full moon. This legend has made the waterfall a symbol of purity, beauty, and the connection between the earthly and divine realms. The waterfall has inspired countless Korean poets and artists throughout history, representing the harmony between human beings and nature that is central to Korean philosophy. The name itself, Cheonjiyeon, embodies the Korean belief in the interconnectedness of heaven, earth, and humanity, making it a place of spiritual significance as well as natural beauty. The waterfall itself creates a mesmerizing display as it plunges 22 meters into a pool that maintains a constant temperature year-round. The sound of cascading water echoes through the surrounding forest, creating a natural symphony that has a profoundly calming effect on visitors. Cheonjiyeon Valley extends for about 1.4 kilometers from the waterfall to the sea, featuring a walking path that winds through subtropical vegetation. This valley is home to several rare species of plants and animals, including the Jeju salamander and various endemic plant species. The tropical garden surrounding the waterfall showcases Jeju Island's unique ecosystem. Visitors can observe plants typically found in tropical regions, including various ferns, mosses, and flowering plants that thrive in the humid environment created by the waterfall's mist. Cheonjiyeon Bridge spans the valley and offers stunning views of the waterfall and surrounding landscape. This bridge, designed to blend harmoniously with the natural environment, provides an excellent vantage point for photography and contemplation. The area around Cheonjiyeon is illuminated at night, creating a magical atmosphere that transforms the waterfall into an ethereal spectacle. The interplay of light and water creates dancing shadows and reflections that seem to bring the fairy legends to life. Cheonjiyeon Waterfall reminds us that some of the world's most powerful experiences come from nature's simple yet profound displays. In our increasingly digital world, places like this offer us a chance to reconnect with the natural rhythms that have sustained human beings for millennia. Busan. Our adventure continues to Busan, South Korea's second largest city and its gateway to the world. Perched on the southeastern tip of the Korean peninsula, Busan stretches along the coast where the East Sea meets mountainous terrain. This port city occupies a strategic position that has made it Korea's most important maritime hub for over a century. Busan's geography is dominated by mountains, beaches, and one of the world's busiest ports. The city is built around several mountains, including Cheonjiyeon, which rises 801 meters above sea level, while its coastline features both dramatic cliffs and sandy beaches. The Nakdong River, Korea's longest river, flows into the sea here, creating a delta that has been crucial to the city's development. Cultural identity and historical evolution. Busan's culture is shaped by its role as Korea's window to the world. As the country's primary port city, Busan has always been more international and cosmopolitan than other Korean cities. The city played a crucial role during the Korean War, serving as a temporary capital and safe haven for refugees, which created a unique cultural blend of resilience and openness. The maritime culture of Busan is evident in its cuisine, festivals, and daily life. The city is famous for its fresh seafood, fish markets, and beach culture. Busan International Film Festival, one of Asia's most prestigious film festivals, reflects the city's role as a cultural bridge between Korea and the world. Gamcheon Culture Village transforms an entire hillside into a living rainbow of colors and creativity. Originally a refugee settlement built in the 1950s, this village has been transformed into an artistic masterpiece where every building is painted in vibrant colors, creating a cascade of creativity that flows down the mountainside. Hyundai Beach stretches for 1.5 kilometers along Busan's coast, offering white sand, clear waters, and a backdrop of modern skyscrapers. This beach has become synonymous with Korean beach culture and hosts numerous festivals throughout the year. Jagalchi Fish Market represents Busan's maritime soul, a bustling market where the catch of the day is sold by ajamas, older women, who have been working here for generations. The market offers visitors a chance to experience authentic Korean seafood culture and taste the freshest seafood in the country. Baeomosa Temple sits on the slopes of Cheonjiyeon Mountain, offering a peaceful retreat from the bustling city below. This 1,300-year-old temple showcases traditional Korean Buddhist architecture and provides stunning views of the city and sea. Busan Tower rises 120 meters above sea level in Yeonjusan Park, offering panoramic views of the entire city, port, and surrounding mountains. From this vantage point, you can truly appreciate how Busan harmoniously blends urban development with natural beauty. Busan teaches us that true beauty often lies in the meeting of different elements: mountains and sea, tradition and modernity, local culture and international influence. The city shows us how communities can thrive by embracing their unique position and turning geographical advantages into cultural strengths. Gyeongbokgung Palace. Returning to Seoul, we delve deeper into Gyeongbokgung Palace, which deserves special attention as the grandest of Seoul's 5 grand palaces. Located in the heart of Seoul, in the Gyeongno-gu district, the palace sits against the backdrop of Bugaksan Mountain to the north and faces south according to traditional Korean geomantic principles. The palace's position follows the principles of Feng Shui, with mountains to the north providing protection and support, while the southern orientation allows for maximum sunlight and positive energy flow. This strategic location made it the perfect setting for the seat of royal power, symbolically placing the king at the center of the cosmic order. Gyeongbokgung, meaning Palace of Enlightenment, served as the main royal palace of the Joseon dynasty for over 500 years. Built in 1395, just 3 years after the establishment of the dynasty, it represents the pinnacle of Korean royal architecture and court culture. The palace was designed to reflect Confucian ideals of governance and social harmony. The palace complex originally contained over 390 buildings, making it a city within a city. It was the center of political power, cultural development, and artistic achievement during Korea's longest ruling dynasty. The architectural style, known as Gamcheon, features elaborate multicolored paintwork that not only beautifies the buildings, but also protects the wood from weather damage. Cheonjiyeon Hall serves as the main throne hall where the king held court and conducted state affairs. This magnificent structure, with its double-tiered roof and intricate decorations, represents the absolute authority of the monarch and the sophisticated aesthetic sensibilities of the Joseon court. Gyeongharu Pavilion sits elegantly on a lotus pond, creating perfect reflections that double its beauty. This pavilion was used for royal banquets and diplomatic receptions, showcasing the refined culture of the Joseon court to foreign dignitaries. Gyeongbokgung Pavilion appears to float on Gyeongbokgung Pond, connected to the shore by a charming wooden bridge. This intimate structure was used by the royal family for private relaxation and contemplation, representing the harmony between architecture and nature. The National Palace Museum houses thousands of artifacts that tell the story of Korean royal culture, including royal costumes, paintings, and everyday objects that provide insight into palace life. The changing of the guard ceremony recreates the colorful spectacle of the traditional royal guard, complete with period costumes, traditional music, and choreographed movements that have been performed for centuries. The palace's restoration, which began in the 1990s, represents Korea's commitment to preserving its cultural heritage while educating future generations about their royal legacy. Walking through these halls, visitors can almost hear the whispers of history and feel the presence of the kings and queens who once called this place home. Gamcheon Culture Village. Our final destination takes us back to Busan's hillsides, where Gamcheon Culture Village clings to the steep slopes of Saha District like a colorful jewel. This remarkable village is built on a hillside that rises sharply from the sea, creating a natural amphitheater that cascades down toward Busan's busy port area. The village's location on the mountainside was originally chosen for practical reasons. The steep terrain was less desirable for commercial development, making it affordable for the refugees who first settled here. However, this challenging topography has become the village's greatest asset, creating the dramatic stepped appearance that makes it so visually striking. Gamcheon Culture Village represents one of Korea's most successful examples of community-driven urban renewal. Originally established in the 1950s as a refugee settlement during the Korean War, the village was home to people who had fled from North Korea and other war-torn areas. For decades, it remained a poor, forgotten community struggling with urban decay. The transformation began in 2009, when the village was selected for the Dreaming of Busan Machu Picchu project, a community art initiative that brought together local residents, artists, and government support. Rather than demolishing the old buildings, the project embraced the village's unique character and turned it into a living work of art. The rainbow houses create a stunning visual spectacle as they cascade down the hillside in every color imaginable. Each house is painted in vibrant hues: electric blue, sunshine yellow, coral pink, emerald green, creating a rainbow effect that can be seen from miles away. These aren't just painted for show. They're real homes where families continue to live and work. The art installations scattered throughout the village include sculptures, murals, and interactive art pieces created by both professional artists and local residents. The Little Prince statue, perched on a rooftop overlooking the village, has become an iconic symbol of the area's transformation and hope. The maze-like alleyways wind through the village, creating an adventure for visitors as they discover hidden cafes, art studios, and viewpoints around every corner. The narrow streets, originally designed for pedestrians navigating the steep terrain, now create an intimate atmosphere that encourages exploration and discovery. Community shops and cafes operated by local residents offer handmade crafts, local snacks, and unique souvenirs. These businesses represent the village's economic transformation and the residents' entrepreneurial spirit. Observation decks provide stunning panoramic views of Busan's port, the sea, and the surrounding mountains. From these vantage points, visitors can appreciate both the village's artistic achievement and its position within Busan's broader urban landscape. The village demonstrates that communities can be revitalized not by erasing their history, but by celebrating their unique character and empowering residents to become part of the solution. The success of Gamcheon has inspired similar projects throughout Korea and beyond. As our journey through South Korea comes to an end, we've witnessed something truly remarkable, a country that has mastered the art of balance. From Seoul's gleaming skyscrapers rising beside ancient palaces, to Suwon's fortress walls protecting both history and progress, from Jeju's natural wonders reminding us of our connection to the earth, to Busan's vibrant communities showing us how to turn challenges into opportunities. Korea's story is still being written, and in many ways, so is yours. The country that rose from the ashes of war to become a global powerhouse in technology, culture, and innovation shows us that no dream is too big, no challenge insurmountable, and no community beyond redemption. As you plan your own journey to Korea, whether physical or metaphorical, remember that the most meaningful travels are not just about seeing new places, but about discovering new possibilities within yourself. Korea doesn't just offer tourist attractions, it offers life lessons wrapped in beauty, culture, and inspiration. May your travels be filled with wonder, your adventures be safe, and your heart be open to the beautiful surprises that await around every corner. Stay healthy, stay curious, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing destinations that will inspire your next great adventure.